Hi everyone, I'm John Garage, and today we're going to look at a tool that I have somewhat of a history with, and that is the Gerber MP600 multi-tool. So, first let's just go over it. This is a one-handed opening plier-based multi-tool, and basically you just give it a good whip and out come the old pliers on it. And it's real easy to go back in. You push these little buttons on the side and then it can retract within itself. It's very cool to open. You just give it a little, oh god, I botched it. You give it a little swing and then it opens. I swear I'm usually better at this. And then inside you have all these different locking tools which open up like butter. It's just so easy and nice to open them, and you can get exactly what you want, which is a quality that tools such as, the much maligned Gerber armbar Scout does not quite let you do. All the tools just come out in one big clump, and it also, you smash your finger on it and it gives you a blood blister and you stop taking it out camping because it really offends you. This thing, no such thing. It is a tank, a beast. I bought it used off of eBay for a cool $29, whereas it MSRP's for $90. So pretty good deal. This thing is in mostly okay condition. I mean, it's a little, someone rubbed something on it at one point or another, but you know, opens nice. I haven't had to oil it or anything yet, which I probably should do, but it has a good feel in the hand. And you know, I've reviewed a different multi-tool pretty recently, and I just want to compare. You know, here's the difference it makes in having like a nice multi-tool with things that open well. Like, look at this. It's also kind of spring-loaded, it feels like, so you can pull it out part way, and it just, you know, it just feels really nice. All the tools, and again, they're all locking, so that ain't going nowhere until you pull back this little button and away it goes. Very nice, very cool. I love it. And then when you open this thing, it's the squat 20, 40, 4, 5, whatever. It opens well, but then the tools on it are just, I guess that one's not too bad, but you know, you try and take one tool out and they all come with, and it's like, I didn't want any of those. I wanted the can opener because I'm about to open a can of pizza sauce later for dinner. But yeah, you just really gotta mess with all of them. Anyway, let's just forget about that. We're talking about the Gerber today. I have a history with this because back when I was a young boy, I grew up in the church, and there was the lawn keeper, the groundskeeper, the man who maintained the lawns and did maintenance and such. His name was Nathan, in fact. It was a time when, you know, I was impressed by all sorts of gadgets, much as I am now, and he had this, the Gerber MP600, and sometimes he'd let me mess around with it, and I just thought it was the coolest thing. And I didn't understand back then that you could slide it open all crazy like this, but even just, you know, taking it and moving it up manually like this was such a cool thing for little, you know, 7, 8, 9-year-old me. And I was like, someday I'm gonna go on eBay and get that thing for $30, and here I am. I got that thing for $30, and you know, it just has lots of great capabilities, and it makes me happy to have. And there's something to be said about just how good it feels to have a good working multi-tool, some big beefy pliers, some great little springy action, and you can actually choose the precise tool you want. Like, oh, I want that little bit driver there. Oh, here it comes, and nothing else came with it. Beautiful. Just beautiful. And I can screw away all day with that thing because it locks. It locks up real nice. I've heard a lot of mixed things about Gerbers, and given my experience with this thing, I have mixed experiences too. But this thing, it really brings me back to an age of ingenuity, and you know, I know this is a patented type of thing, having like a, you know, friggin' pliers that shoot out like that and so easily go back in. But I wish more things had this. I love one-handed opening tools, and you know, I feel like it'd be easy enough to also get maybe some of these tools out. I mean, I can. It'd be a little trickier with the ones inside, but I'd have to practice a lot with it, which I will. But you know, it does not rip your fingernails apart like other tools of its nature tend to want to try to do. But anyway, when I was that child, I begged my parents. I was like, I need that. I need something like that. And you know, my dad, who was like a car mechanic, welder type professional, didn't even have something like this. So it's like, if he didn't have one and he actually did some blue collar stuff, why would I get one? But they did get me this little thing that for the longest time I thought was a Gerber, and it was just, you know, it had a little pair of pliers on it and a little file and saw and a knife on it. But it didn't always open too good, and it didn't have that good tactile feel that you get from the big beefy MP600. And you know, it's kind of one of my first multi-tools, and for a long time it was my only one, because I was like, if this is what it's like out there to have a multi-tool, I want no part of it. So the prodigal son returns into my hand, as it should have been. Nathan, the groundskeeper, should have given me his tool, because sometimes I helped him out with things, and it's only fair. But anyway, an MP600, you know, even getting it at MSRP $90, I think, I don't know, it'd be quite worth it. And if you can get it used on good old eBay, I definitely recommend it, because I've been having some really good luck with knives, multi-tools, things like that on eBay. Like, these things are just built to last, and you know, it's a great way to add to your collection, or actually get, you know, a tool that you'll use in your working day without breaking the bank, because sometimes these things are just ridiculously priced. I mean, like, I don't know. That's kind of my spiel for the day. But yeah, the Gerber MP600 has renewed my faith in what I was beginning to think was a not so great brand that was overpriced and just not worth your time or effort. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk more about the cool little things that I run into over my days and weeks and months and years and maybe decades. Centuries? Probably not. Alright, I'll leave you with this. Gaze upon it.